A rookie went 30-10 in a playoff game. The first one to do it since Tim Duncan in 1998, 28 years. 6 of 10 from 3, 12 of 20 from the field, against a defense that runs the highest drop coverage rate of any team in any playoff game since the league started tracking. 48 hours later, the same rookie shot 0 of 7 from 3. Same building, same shooter, different chalkboard. This is the story of how Boston ran the wrong scheme for one game, lost by 14, and then erased a 28-year record in the 3 days that followed. Drop coverage is a 48-hour weapon. Boston just proved it. Let's start with Game 1, April 19th. TD Garden, Boston favored. VJ Edgecombe takes 16 shots. He makes 6, 13 points across 35 minutes, 1 of 5 from 3. The Sixers as a team go 4 of 23 from beyond the arc, 17.4%, the worst three-point shooting performance of their entire season. Final score, Boston 123, Philadelphia 91, a 32-point blowout. Now, what was Boston doing on defense? Standard drop coverage. Their bigs sat below the free throw line on every Sixers pick and roll. The on-ball defender went under the screen. The drop seeded the pull-up jumper and erased the rim attempt. Drop coverage is a dare. It dares the ball handler to take the shot the defense wants him to take. The pull-up off the dribble from 26 feet with no rhythm off a screen against a closing closeout. That is the third hardest shot in basketball. 12-foot mid-range floaters, contested rim finishes, and then third on the list, the unrhythmic pull-up three. A rookie with no playoff scouting tape has no muscle memory for that shot. He has not seen a defense scheme him this way before. He has not been forced to call his own number off the bounce in this exact spot, possession after possession. Edgecombe took what the defense gave him. He missed. The Sixers as a unit took the same dare from a dozen different angles. They missed. The chalkboard before Game 2 read this way for Boston. The kid will not figure out the pull-up by Game 4. Keep dropping. See the shot we want him to take. Win the math. Drop coverage punishes inexperience. In Game 1, it punished a rookie. The Celtics walked off the floor up 1-0, and the chalkboard read clean. Game 2, same building, 2 nights later. Boston runs drop coverage on 69.7% of pick and rolls. That is the third highest single-game drop coverage rate in any playoff game since the league started tracking pick-and-roll defense in 2013. 12 playoff seasons of data, hundreds of playoff games. Boston in Game 2 ranks third. That is not a tactical wrinkle. That is a doubling down. Boston believed the dare from Game 1 would still work, and they ran it harder. VJ Edgecombe stopped trying to drive. He started shooting it. 12 of 20 from the field. 6 of 10 from 3, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 35 minutes. He played through a hard fall on his back in the first quarter. 6 of 10 from 3 is not a rookie heating up. 6 of 10 from 3 on a defense engineered to encourage exactly that shot is a coverage breaking. The historical anchor matters here, and the work it does is not just headline. The first rookie since Tim Duncan on May 5th, 1998 to put up 30-10 in a playoff game. 28 years. But Duncan's 30-10 came off the post, slow tempo, 6 dunks, the shot profile was a different sport. Edgecombe's came off the dribble, 6 contested catch and shoots and pull-ups against a former Defensive Player of the Year and a top-tier rim-protecting big. The era is harder. The defender is harder. The shot is harder. 6 fell. Tyrese Maxey added 29. 2 consecutive pull-up threes in the closing minutes sealed the result. The Sixers as a team shot 19 of 39 from beyond the arc, 48.7%. A 31-point efficiency swing in 48 hours. Boston's chalkboard had a 28-year answer. The rookie wrote a new one in 20 minutes of basketball. Game 3, April 24th, Wells Fargo Center, series tied 1-1. VJ Edgecombe takes 17 shots. He makes 5, 10 points, 10 rebounds, his second double-double of the series. His three-point line, 0 of 7. Same shooter, same building, same release point that produced 6 of 10 2 nights earlier. What changed was Boston's chalkboard. The drop coverage rate dropped. Boston started icing the screen, forcing Edgecombe baseline away from his three-point spots. They added top locks above the break. The on-ball defender no longer went under. He went over the screen with help waiting on the strong side. The closeout angles changed. The bigs no longer sat below the free throw line on the catch. They high-hedged, then recovered. Edgecombe got contested every catch above the break. The catch-and-shoot threes that fell in Game 2 had a hand in his face for the first time in the series. 6 of 10 became 0 of 7. That is not regression. That is information transferred between coaching staffs in 3 days. Tyrese Maxey took over, 31 points, game high. He played the way veterans play when the rookie is no longer the engine. The Sixers as a team shot 12 of 35 from 3, 34.3%, down 16 percentage points from Game 2. Boston shot 20 of 47 from beyond the arc. Tatum and Brown each scored 25. They combined for 19 of Boston's 29 fourth-quarter points. The Celtics did not need a star adjustment. The scheme freed up the stars. Final score, Boston 108, Philadelphia 100. The Celtics retake the series 2-1. The same shot in the same spot, defended differently. The chalkboard caught up. It always does. So here is the question the data is forcing. Was Game 2 the rookie's ceiling, or was Game 3 the rookie's floor? The honest steel man, and we have to take it seriously, sounds like this. Edgecombe will figure it out again. He has the shooting touch. He has the athleticism. The series is long. Every rookie regresses across 7 games. 30-10 is what he can do. 0 of 7 is what he gets when his shot is off. The Sixers will adjust the screening sets. The kid will get his looks back. That is the book Nick Nurse will sell to the Sixers locker room before Game 4. On its own terms, it is reasonable. The problem is that the 0 of 7 is not a cold night. It is the result of a coverage Boston did not run in Game 2. Drop became ice, under became over, sit became hedge. The catch-and-shoot threes that fell in Game 2 are not on the menu in Game 3 because the catch is contested before the shot ever happens. That is not regression. That is a different defense, and Game 4 will look like Game 3, not Game 2, because Boston has now seen the rookies counter, and they have 3 days to solve it. So here is the verdict. Drop coverage on a rookie is a 48-hour weapon. It is not a 7-game scheme. Boston deployed it at 69.7% in Game 2 and lost by 14. They cut it back in Game 3 and won by 8. The same scheme run at the same rate against the same shooter did opposite things in 3 days. That is the chalkboard's lesson. In a 7-game series, a single coverage cannot survive the second viewing. The first time you run it, the rookie is guessing. The second time you run it, the rookie has tape. The third time you run it, the rookie has the answer. There are 3 coverages a defense can run on a high pick-and-roll guard. Coverage 1, the drop, below the free throw line. Seed the pull-up, erase the rim. Boston ran it 69.7% in Game 2. The rookie torched it. Coverage 2, the ice plus baseline force. Force the ball handler away from the three-point line. Take away the strong side spot. Boston went here in Game 3. The rookie went 0 of 7 from 3. Coverage 3, the top lock plus hard hedge. Deny the catch above the break. Contest every release. Boston layered this on top of ice in Game 3. The rookie's release point still has not been clean since Game 2. 3 coverages, 3 answers. One rookie cannot solve all 3 of them in 72 hours, not in his 4th playoff game, not against a coaching staff that has Tatum, Brown, and a 3-time championship experienced bench. The first rookie since Tim Duncan to drop 30 and 10 in the playoffs did it on a defense that has not existed in the league for 48 hours. The chalkboard caught up. The chalkboard always does. Game 4 is in Philadelphia tonight. Same building where the rookie wrote the record. The Celtics get the chalkboard back for 48 more hours. The rookie gets 24 to write a counter. We will see whose pencil breaks first. Next episode of Chalk Tactics, we go inside the league's most ambitious switch defense and ask whether what Minnesota built is repeatable, or whether the rest of the league still has not figured out what has been right in front of them for 3 years. Until then,